Hey, what's up, AJ? I got your video, and yes, I totally agree that reading definitely can get you out of writer's block, but there's a little problem with reading and myself. I am kinda dyslexic, which means it is very difficult for me to actually read long novels. I spend way too much time going over the same pages because I keep misreading words. It's just a giant mess. Yes, I know, a writer who's dyslexic. How awesome is that? But that's why I don't specialize in just text. I do comics, and there is a great series of graphic novels that I think are more influential than just their word-only cousins. So I'm gonna be honest, I recorded this all already and it turned out to be an 8-minute long video because apparently I really like talking about graphic novels. So instead I'm gonna limit myself and we're gonna do this shotgun style. Bam point, bam point, bam point. Let's get through these 11 comics you need to read. Number 1, Jimmy Corrigan, the smartest kid on earth, written by Chris Ware. The awkwardness is palpable, the art is simple yet so detailed. Number 2, The Sandman by Neil Gaiman, most critically acclaimed comic of all time. Death is a goth girl and the horror is really horrifying. Number 3, Fables by Bill Willingham. Fairy tale characters forced to live in New York in a dark fantasy setting. Prince Charming and Snow White get a divorce. Number 4, Scott Pilgrim vs. the Everything by Bryan Lee O'Malley. Great series, read every single one. Most influential for me, video games are reality. Fun fact, the movie was created only after 2 of the 6 issues came out, so that's why the 2 stories diverge. Neat. Number 5, Blankets by Craig Thompson. Autobiographical tale, isolated winter, coming-of-age story. Top it all off, profound writing and beautiful line art style. Number 6, Y the Last Man by Brian K. Vaughan. Something happens, all Y chromosomes are destroyed except for one man and his monkey, ampersand. Number 7, Mouse, A Survivor's Tale by Art Spiegelman. It's an autobiographical tale about his father who survived the Nazi death camps as a Polish Jew. The Jews are mice, the Nazis are cats. The story is incredible. Number 8, The Walking Dead by Robert Kirkman. Story is ongoing and there doesn't seem to be a foreseeable end. It's just people surviving. It's great. These next 3 comics are known as the holy trinity of modern reinvented graphic novels. They changed the genre from focusing on children to adults, mature adults, and it went dark and it went amazing. Let's deal with it. Number 9, V for Vendetta! Even though it was created in an 80s style society, every message that it tries to convey is appropriate today. Number 10, The Watchmen, also by Alan Moore. This has so many stories inside of it, you don't know how it all makes sense, and in the final chapter, everything makes sense, and you're like, this is incredible, your writing style is genius, ah! It's time for the goddamn Batman. I'm talking about Batman The Dark Knight Returns by Frank Miller. Batman's retired, he comes back, and the entire story is what Christopher Nolan used as his base for the 3rd movie in his series, The Dark Knight Rises. And that about sums it up. 11 great graphic novel series I recommend everybody to read, including you. Now, the only thing I love more than, well, graphic novels is tacos. I love tacos, AJ. I love them. I love them. This is what happens when you make a video too short. You end up just doing some bullshit at the end.